Hi, my name is Joann Wu, Head of Design at Uber. It's such a great pleasure to see all of you here and share our story of transformation. We transform ourselves from craft to business catalyst. Moment like this is a really great opportunity for me to reflect, share, and learn from all of you. So Uber is a very known high technology company, create marketplace platform for people to go anywhere and get anything. Currently, we have 7.8 million active drivers, couriers on this platform. We create economic opportunity for them as well. So we move at massive scale, a scale we're really proud of. Currently, we have 175 monthly active users, 1 million merchants. We have operate through 17 countries across 10,000 cities. In 2024, we accomplished 11 billion trips. So as a design team, we design product experience for riders, consumers, drivers, and merchants as our customer. And Uber design team is a multidisciplinary team, including product designers, user researchers, content designer, and design operation globally. I'm very proud of being this team and also have led the team for the past 3.5 years. When I first started back in January 2022, I did a listening tour, listened to our designers as well as the cross-functional partners, and also did a deep dive for all the product design. Why I am really impressed by the talent and the breadth of work. By listening to each designers as well as stakeholders, I found some challenges or say opportunities underneath the craft, underneath the pixel. So what are the challenges? First of all, for various reasons, Uber design was in studio model. So naturally create this siloed function within a technology company. So you could imagine design team doesn't feel they have ownership or responsibility. At the same time, our cross-functional team don't know who to talk to, right? So there is a big gap in terms of collaboration. The design team, of course, feel they left behind with some important conversations or now have a seat at the table. So therefore, the confidence as well as team morale is low. So here's I come in, and with all the support from our team, we start our transformation journey. We made some big moves. In 2022, we completely changed studio model to become integrated partnership. That happened to change our transactional service provider mode into relationship-built collaboration. We start building trust, regain that trust, as well as establish ownership and responsibility through our craft and the depth of work. The success of first year helping us to set up for second year, I call transformation. We have pretty big goal. One, transform ourselves, design team, transform our product experience, and also transform the company. We intentionally build a very strong design culture aligned with Uber culture value. So reinforce belongings and inclusion. And as a low-hanging fruit, I push very much for design system adoption. Therefore, across the entire board for the platform, our app can be consistent and accessible. At the same time, we take a big swing in alignment with business strategy. Therefore, we change some redesign work in 2023. So the next year, because first 2 years success with the small wins and medium wins, the team have given reputation as well as a runway for the future. So design-led innovation becomes a key lever for R&D, including planning, vision work across Uber. And we aim for even better cross-function integration, including very clear communication and collaboration. Therefore, design establish a very clear point of view, a stronger point of view, actually, to help our company change from, metric-driven, become more consumer-facing, product-led company. So journeys keep going. What I learned, I want to share with you, is that there are 3 aspects. One is inspire, invest, and deliver. Inspire meaning define the vision and roadmap and illuminate destination so everyone knowing where we're going. Invest in our culture, nurturing and grow up with people, because great culture really enable people to take action and put their best work forward. Along the way, also create framework guidance, so we provide the toolbox for people to operate on their day-to-day. And continuously delivering. That's important because the result will show how might we create magical user experience for people love and delight to use, and at the same time deliver business impact. So let's unpack each one of them. To inspire the team, starting with defining who we are. Uber is a company with a big mission to reimagine the world the way work move for the better. And design team, we establish our mission statement. We design high quality product experience with user insight across platform at scale. Those all sounds amazing, but how might we achieve that? The first step is really about defining high quality product. I truly believe quality is in the center or intersection among all three aspects. Start with user value. Great quality product address real user needs and pain point. We use job to be done framework, which most of you already knew. The second part is quality design, deliver business impact. This is the part Uber design team put a lot of effort, starting with understand business strategy, understand business acumen. So we, as a design team, tend to believe creative always have impact. But in turn, amplify that visibility and impact, we need to incorporate our design practice with business objective. Therefore, we align with company strategy and aim for driving key business results. The third part is quality product is well-crafted and well-executed, both from design and engineering. I think define that quality, really set up a right expectation cross-functionally, will aim for the same goal. It remove us versus them mentality and also encourage co-ownership. So even in the AI-empowered world right now, we'll talk about AI, the line between different functions are blurry, but I truly believe defining quality is still very essential for the team's success. Through practice, as I mentioned, the design team is still a little bit timid, less of confidence. Therefore, I encourage the team to be brave. You step up, right? Being brave means believe our craft can bring impact. We require us actually make some difficult UX decisions, therefore our user don't have to. Being brave means asking thoughtful questions and also confidently say no or no but as answer, and it's okay. It demands always proactively share constructive feedback, share fresh ideas, and also continuously raise the bar higher. Being brave means developing a clear point of view and advocating it with confidence. It compels us to be the advocator, influencer, and facilitator, both within our team and go beyond our team. Being brave meaning we inviting ourselves into important conversation, make sure our voice are heard, and strategically building stakeholder relationship for those who can become our partner and allies. Being brave also means we embracing vulnerability, acknowledging things we don't know, but constantly reminding that growth mindset. So we're always ready to learn, to adapt, and improve. That naturally getting into how might we invest in our team culture. So every team member for design team is company's culture value driver. We believe stand for safety. We work as one team. We do the right thing. And we're truly trip obsessed. Beyond the regular UX research, sharing insights, we push our team in the field, including cross-functional team. Each quarter, we ride along with our writers, We learn how to do three-wheelers or bicycle. At the same time, we literally put ourselves in driver's seats to see how our product actually help drivers and earners using this platform. We go to store to shop, pick up banana, avocado, and to really feel the pressure when clock is kicking and you have multiple batches to deliver as a courier or shopper. We observe how merchant works, listen to their pain point. Therefore, we can push the envelope to think about innovation as well as coming up with a good research insight to influence our design process. We love building with heart. That's dear to my heart. We start point of view, create a point of view about magical user experience. We're not shy away to talk about that in company events or tech meetup. We also show and tell what magical user experience may look like and feel like. We also be true and very honest with ourselves, how we are doing. We combine auditing, bug fixing together, and also use usability benchmarking to share the result in front of our CEO, in front of our company executive. So among ourselves, we know where's the data we can improve. We define the craft further on the foundational level, emotional level, and also aesthetic level. I do believe foundation secure usability, emotional resonance foster personal connection with the brand and product, and aesthetic bring clarity and visual harmony. Therefore, we can create a holistic user experience. We see the forest and trees, that's about balancing vision work and day-to-day execution. We ask our UXR researchers, showing the insight very proactively and strategically before H1 planning or H2 planning. Therefore, we can influence the roadmap and OKRs. We're also using our superpower to do hackathon or vision work. Therefore, we are showing what the future could look like. When we zoom out, we see a bigger picture, that's the forest. We co-create the Uber product principle with our product leaders, actually led by our UXR team. We believe people problem over or before business metric, because when user win, Uber wins. We believe velocity over speed, moving fast, is very important working at Uber. We have a really high pace. But at the same time, if everyone move in different direction, doesn't matter how fast you move, the result won't be great. So velocity means speed plus intentional, purposeful moving to the right direction. Quality over quantity, we want to make sure everything we deliver in users' hands with a high quality bar. Proactivity over reactivity. Working in the marketplace, sometimes we have to be reactive, but we never should forget the long-term goal. Therefore, we hope the business remain sustainable. And system over one-off, that's how we operate. We optimize for the platform. We break silo when we work together. When we zoom in, again, this is about how we work. We see cross-functional alignment is essential for the success beyond our team. So we intentionally using our design double diamond, which everyone probably familiar with, in combination with our cross-functional checkpoint. This process actually help us co-define problem, co-owning the solution, and start building, test, and learn. It's very healthy and robust, so we're steering all the initiatives and projects forward. We also embrace green mind and think alike. We invite industry experts to teach us about business outcome and strategy. Therefore, our ICs can practice during their day-to-day operation. We continue learn about accessibility from the fundamentals. And internally, we have a program called Design U, which is a peer teaching program. So people can share their knowledge and expertise. Therefore, we're elevating our team competency together. We also go out to share what we have learned and best practices. Like today, I'm standing in front of you sharing. And our Uber Design Night across the globe become very inspiring and fun events. I hope one day you maybe want to participate. So all the inspiring with vision, invest in our culture paid off when teams start delivering excellent results. Here's a few highlights. In 2022, we redesigned the Uber Ride app, which offers an array of services across the globe. We emphasize on anticipate people's need, but still remember being simple, intuitive, click button, you get the reliable ride to get your destination. As we anticipate every move, we service people with wheelchair, assistant, or you need a service animal to be right along with you. We're there for you. We also push very hard to think of lifetime use cases. That's where we think from user perspective, from caregivers, patients, to family with teens like myself, as well as most recently, we create and design and launched Simple Mode for senior adults. So the more we come from user perspective, thinking about different use cases, the more we can help people engage with our platform. Therefore, you could imagine how we help our business grow tremendously. We always keep safety first and also keep accessibility and inclusion in mind when we design. 2023, we also redesigned, refresh our Uber Eats app. We're getting into the system, simplify our design system color, and also redesign the icon for cuisines to bring more delightfulness to the app. The app itself redesign also align with business strategy because we want to expand food delivery to deliver everything. So the app redesign really focusing on discoverability, whether it will help you to discover local restaurants, popular dishes, or offers. You can do grocery shopping or retail shopping. We're here. So it's combination with e-commerce principle plus on-demand service, all wrapped with this delightful user experience. Through the redesign, there's something I'm really proud of because we're really getting into usability as well as user insights and data. So we look at the full life cycle journey from early stage users to practical users to active users. We meet our consumer in their purchase flow. So therefore, our recommendation for add-on or for deals all make sense. Either we help them to save money or save time. So the redesign, as you could imagine, not only just do a facelifting, it also drive business growth in terms of growth booking, retaining high-value active users, and acquiring new users on this platform. One thing about designing for Uber, myself always fascinating, is about designing the intersection between digital and physical world. We continue imagine and identify those moments where we can bring humanity into the product experience, getting into service design. For example, we remind you, don't forget your belongings before you step out the car, or watch out the back lines of being safe. Or we remind the driver, don't forget charge your phone, or the EV drivers to get to the nearby charging station before accepting the next request. We create immersive experience for the local flavor and dial up your appetite. Or leveraging technology like the 3D map to guide our drivers and couriers to help you deliver the food on time. We also tap into tablet experience. It's a new territory for us to explore. Can this tablet experience become your companion when you ride? That also opens up a business opportunity for advertising, right? Advertising doesn't need to be intrusive. It can be relevant, informative, and entertaining. We do believe design can bring emotion. When we look into the power of word or micro interaction animation, I hope our design will bring some smile on your face while using our product. And the most rewarding, heartwarming moment is when users feel the platform is taking care of them through technology and the human element it will bring in. Like this user, she's stuck in the traffic for 20 minutes, and the system sent her a notification checking on her. Are you okay? Do you need help? That's the power of user experience. So now I'm going to run a video, quickly summarize how we create an experience from user perspective to go anywhere and get anything. All right, quick summary, quick takeaway, what I just talked about. By inspiring the team with vision, investing in team culture very intentionally, we continue delivering the best result, both for business as well as for user experience. So therefore, you can imagine we transform our team from siloed design function to become integrated partnership. We transform our team from lacking on ownership and accountability, become a team fully committed to deliver business impact. We also bridge the cross-functional gap, and now the cross-functionally, we're guided by a principle that put user first and emphasize on quality collectively. The team continue embrace a culture with bravery, collaboration, and operational excellence. Those are the beautiful faces and talent behind the scene. They have been running with me and putting a lot of effort and continue to deliver great result from craft to business catalyst. So on behalf of the entire global design team, I thank you for your listening to our story today. Thank you.
I don't know about y'all, but like I've seen a lot of presentations over the years, and often we see presentations that are really pretty, and we see presentations that have like really good case studies or process diagrams. And Joanna, you kind of did both. That was,
Thank you.
Yeah, that was really impressive.
Thank you. And without speaker notes, they couldn't show me speaker notes. So hopefully I did okay.
Anybody else pick up on that flex? Yeah. Yeah, interesting. I'm not shocked whatsoever.
Thank you.
So as far as like lines of questions go, like we'll get some that are going to be streaming in up
Sure.
here, you know, behind you here in a moment. I'm just kind of curious, like as it pertains to some of the other presentations that you've seen today, where do you think Uber has like a unique perspective or a distinct opinion?
I see some common themes. I listening in this morning, some panel discuss in terms of how design, make impact. I do think that Uber in particular, as I showed in the past 3 years, that we're really forward thinking and push very hard, right, for design to deliver that business impact. Because as I mentioned, if design only in the corner, practice our craft, pixels, that become, some people will naturally left you behind. So therefore, really leaning in, I keep having this gesture, right? Leaning in, be brave, Therefore, you can create the confidence, and naturally, you will become the strategic partner in the big organization.
So I love the perspective of strategic partnership. I am kind of curious if we stay on the theme of strategy, right? Uber doesn't exist in a silo, in a vacuum. Many of our companies, that are here don't exist in that vacuum. So I'm kind of curious if you can talk at a high level about how like the feature and requirements race works with somebody like a DoorDash or a Lyft, for instance.
Yeah. I think Uber strategically have the advantage is we have both ride business as well as the Eats business, right? That's why we say go and get. In compared to DoorDash, their delivery, although they recently acquired someone also getting into the right side. You also see Lyft, right, also getting into the Eats side. Therefore, our strategy and platform, the power of platform really prove it works. And really, that's our advantage. So therefore, in terms of how we design, we're also looking into how can we empower the power platform, go and get.
Love it. So when it comes to any type of decision making that we do as either individuals or organizations, we have intuition on one side and we have data on another. And I'm kind of curious as to how much of the decisions that are made on like a product level are a function of research versus intuition.
Yeah, I think we use both, and we should, right? Both intuition as well as I call mind, gut, heart. You use intuition because based on the experience, based on your understanding of the business through the years. At the same time, data always telling your story. Same as the qualitative research will tell you the why. So we really embracing bring the both gut feeling, the decision making with the data-driven, insight-driven, in combination to make decision. So that's how we practice.
So when you're meeting with stakeholders and you're advocating on behalf of the design organization, I'm kind of curious, like how were you able to advocate for the pivot that your team underwent? I mean, there were some gorgeous slides that dealt with like transformation there.
We're still in the journey, transformation, for sure. I think one thing is about, we just talk about data. Using or leverage user research insight is one of the lever. Everyone should just proactively using that. And second, have a point of view. Sometimes I am in the room, I have a point of view. I'm not holding back. It's not because of my position. I encourage my IC do that too. Have a point of view, speak up, right? At least you give that point of view so people listen. Maybe people haven't thought about this. Maybe your question, ask question when I talk about being brave, may trigger people to say, oh, what about that, right? So therefore, those moments, don't hold back, lean in. That's where you can help cross-functionally making the right decision.
Yeah, you don't strike me as somebody holding back.
Yeah, always
very
lean
much.
in.
Yeah. Awesome. Joanna, thank you so much for your time and your presentation. It was really great.
Thank you, everyone.